Hello, this is Gabriel Dalek with another video. I know I haven't made content in a while, but it's because I've been busy with work and online courses. But this is who I think is going to win the Super Bowl. This might be a short video. I'm going to be releasing multiple videos again. I also feel a little bit under the weather right now, so no script. Not that I have used scripts. I've only used scripts for like the NFL draft videos. I like writing stuff down so that I know what to get to. But I'm not going to let my bias for the Eagles get in my way for this. I think the Kansas City Chiefs are going to win the Super Bowl. Again, three-peat. First three-peat in NFL history. You know why? Because you don't ever bet against Patrick Mahomes. They did that last year and the year before. Oh, this time they're going to lose. No. You never bet against Patrick Mahomes. That's kind of like betting against Tom Brady. Like, I'm not comparing him to Tom Brady, but like, you can hate him, but he's still winning like consistently. Doesn't matter how bad his wide receiver core is, because he can pass to anybody. It's going to be the Chiefs by at least 7 points. Who knows, maybe even 14 points. You say, well, Saquon Barkley. No, Saquon Barkley is not going to be as productive. Do you know why? Because, like we've seen before, top running backs against the Chiefs, or just great around teams, like who have, like, for example, an Andy Reid, Bill Belichick, they completely shut down the run. And all you got to do is they're going to put pressure on Jalen Hurts, and Jalen Hurts will do what he always does whenever he gets pressured. Absolutely suck. You know why? He threw 15 interceptions last year and only 23 touchdowns. If you're not 20 plus in the amount of interceptions, if you throw 10 interceptions, you should have like 30. You should have, even like garbage quarterbacks have like 12 to 15 more touchdowns than they do interceptions. Not garbage, but like average quarterbacks. You're to tell me you threw 8 more touchdowns than you did interceptions. That's terrible. Now I'm back to sports analytics. I don't care what you Eagles fans say. You didn't get through anybody. And this isn't me being biased. This happened, guess what? This happened last time. You guys got an easy playoff schedule. But guess what happened? You lost. And you didn't win. But how is it going to feel that you say, oh, you guys haven't been into the Super Bowl since 1996. Yeah. You're about to go 1-2 when it comes to Super Bowls. We've got more Super Bowl wins than you have appearances, so, and you've been around forever, so shut up. Like, you're one of the oldest teams in the NFL and have one Super Bowl. That's sad. And let's be honest, the Eagles haven't really been that great historically. And when I think of great teams, I think about the 70s Dallas Cowboys team. What else? The Pittsburgh Steelers dynasty. The Brady dynasty. Not really the Giants. Who's also a dynasty? I'm trying to think. The Packers dynasty. I can go on and on about dynasties. There's teams that we know have been great. Like, consistently great. Like, Green Bay's always been good. A lot of teams have always been good. Like, there are teams where, like, you'll barely ever see them be terrible unless they tank, and then they're back the next year. It happens. like consistently great. Like they don't go a few years. They only go maybe a few years after a long, long while of being bad or being mediocre. The Eagles aren't the Eagles aren't it. You beat the Patriots because Malcolm Butler wasn't starting. They're like, oh, that doesn't have. He was a great player at the time, and he was starting. You shouldn't boast because you faced the Commanders in the conference championship. This is, what, 2021 playoffs? This is the 2021 playoffs all over again. You faced the Giants back then as your divisional round opponents. And I literally thought, I'm like, dude, bro, the NFL needs to stop rigging these. It's because at the time, we were constantly facing the 49ers and losing. I'm like, we faced the 49ers, like, and they faced the Giants? That ain't fair. But what Kansas City's going to do? They're going to attack their weaknesses. They're going to go to the air because they have 2 rookies starting at corner. They're going to do runs. They're going to attack the middle because Philly, their linebacker core is kind of terrible. They're going to go to Kelsey every time. Or not every time. During certain plays, which are really going to kill you, they're going to go to Kelsey. Whenever they have him run a corner route or go to the middle of the field, they're throwing to him. They're going to look for mismatches constantly. And they're going to hold you. They're going to hold the Eagles defensively. The Eagles won't be able to do much. They maybe might get a few touchdowns, but it's not going to be enough where Patrick Mahomes can't play. They're going to go to Kelsey. They're going to attack it through the air. They're going to test your defense because that's what great teams do against an inferior team. Andy Reid's going to plug in everything he has offensively because it's a Super Bowl. Yeah, they're going to destroy you offensively. They're going to go down the middle. They're going to have Kelsey go deep. They're going to have Kelsey do corner routes. They're going to they might even put a little bit West Coast offense, which is just high percentage plays, sometimes a 15-yard play, sometimes a 7. Just slowly carving down your defense. Like, they're winning by, I might even have them winning by 10, but I put the spread at 7. So if you bet for the Chiefs. Bet for the Chiefs. Honestly, if that'll be the next video. But sorry that this was a long video, but I'm not ranting about the Eagles. I'm saying you're not a good team. You did exactly what you did last year, which is beat the teams that were even bad last year. You beat by 3 points, maybe 6. Sometimes. You played terribly, which is why you fell apart, because they're like, well, maybe they weren't trying. No, they almost came close to losing. It just, when you have an easy schedule, you look good. And the Eagles had a pretty easy schedule. Playoff schedule. I mean, who'd you face? The Rams? I knew the Rams weren't going to beat you guys. I was hoping. I had the Eagles and Lions in the conference championship, but I don't think anybody expected the Lions to have a first-round exit because, they went to the conference championship last year, and they're much better than they were last year when it comes to, like, talent development. But anyway, I also had the Chiefs going to the Super Bowl at the beginning of the year. I thought the Lions might go all the way. But it kind of got ruined by the Lions having a bad game. It happens. Sometimes your quarterback plays terribly. Had he not, thrown for 3 interceptions, he would have led them to the Super Bowl. But they weren't prepared. But yeah, I had the Lions go to the Super Bowl and the Chiefs going to the Super Bowl. I wanted the Bills to beat the Chiefs, but they didn't. I kind of expected it. But yeah, Chiefs are going to win. Sorry about ranting, but Chiefs are going to win. There will be a rant video about the Eagles next that I'm also going to upload. Peace.